If you're watching this video, you probably went to the doctor or your physical therapist for a nagging running injury, maybe runner's knee, Achilles tendonitis, or maybe plantar fasciitis. And they probably looked at you and said the four worst words a runner can hear: just take time off. They told you to rest for a month, do some foot control exercises, stretch with a yellow TheraBand, and pop some ibuprofen. So you listened. You took 4 weeks off. You lost your stress relief, your alone time, your moving meditation. You felt totally fine walking around your house. But the second you laced up your shoes and tried to hit mile 3, the exact same pain came screaming back. If this sounds familiar, I need you to hear this. You are not broken. You don't need to give up running. You're just trapped in the pain cycle. My name is Dr. Dominic Rangel, and I specialize in helping sidelined runners get back to high mileage and cross finish lines pain free. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why resting your running injury is actively making it worse and the 3-step framework you actually need to fix it permanently. To understand why rest fails, we have to look at the biomechanics of running. So every single time your foot hits the pavement, your body has to absorb up to 3 times your body weight and sometimes even higher than that. When you get injured, it's rarely a cardiovascular issue. It is a tissue capacity problem. Your tendons, your ligaments, your joints really just lack the physical armor required to handle the mileage that you're asking them to do. Here is where the traditional medical system fails runners. Complete rest actually makes your tendons and muscles weaker. So when you take a month off, your cardiovascular system, your lungs, your heart stays relatively fit. But because you aren't loading your legs, your tendons actually lose their capacity to handle force. So what happens when you try and run again? You get pain. So you're basically, think of it like putting a Ferrari engine, which is your lungs, onto a Honda Civic frame, which is your weakened muscles. The engine wants to go super fast and super far, but the framework just breaks down after a very quick amount of time. This is the pain cycle. Now, if we want to fix this, we have to stop treating you like fragile glass and start building your armor. We do this through a specific framework that I call the triple R system. So phase 1 is reset. We have to break the pain cycle. When you're injured, your nervous system freaks out and you actually turn, and your muscles actually all try and like shut off. It's a protective mechanism to try to protect the joint. We use specific targeted movements to calm the nervous system down and turn those muscles back on so you aren't compensating a whole lot. Now, phase 2, you get into the restore phase. Running injuries are rarely caused by the spot that actually hurts. If your knee hurts, we usually look at something like ankle mobility or your hip strength, and you have to restore all the mechanics and all the different nuances that happen to get your body back to baseline and moving a lot more efficiently. In phase 3, this is the most important step. It's the one every other clinic tends to skip for whatever reason. We use heavy progressive strength training to tell your tendons to rebuild themselves. So we're not using 2-pound dumbbells, light resistance bands. We load the tissues so that it can actually handle the pavement. You don't have to keep resting, and you definitely don't have to cancel your next race. You just need a roadmap to rebuild your capacity. If you're tired of the pain cycle and want help mapping out the exact plan on how to get back to high mileage, click the link in the description below this video, and it will take you to a page where you can book a completely free 15-minute return to run mapping call directly with me. We'll look at your specific injury, your timeline, and figure out exactly what your reload phase needs to look like. So go ahead and click the link below, grab a time on my calendar, and let's get you back on that road. If you found this super helpful, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.